Hey, the UnSunday Show website has undergone a major facelift. It's a facelift that's going to help you and I, or maybe it's you and me. It's going to help us communicate with each other a little bit better. And in this episode, I'm going to show you what those new features are. Stick around.
You're listening to the UnSunday Show.
Leaving behind religious obligation to find a more authentic expression of Christ in us. This is the UnSunday Show.
Hey, Mike Adams here with the UnSunday Show. I want to show you some of the new features that are going on at unsunday.com with my brand new website. The address is the same. I just gave it a major facelift, and by major, I mean major. I should say at the outset that this episode is available both in audio on your podcast app and on video at YouTube. And for those of you listening to it on a podcast app, I will have the link to the YouTube video in the show notes. But let's take a look at the new website. I've got it opened up here on my computer. At first glance, it doesn't seem a whole lot different. Things are moved around a little bit more. But there are some amazing new features here that I want to show you. First of all, there's ways to get in touch with me which just weren't available on the previous website, just due to lack of design capability. But you'll see here on this top bar that now I have a contact form. So if you want to contact me, you can just click Contact Me, and it will open up a simple form. You type in what you want to say, and it emails it to me, and I will respond. It may not be instantaneous. In fact, it probably won't be. But I will respond to you. So that's one way to communicate with me. Another way is right here in the Rate Show menu item. If I click on this once, it allows you to come in and give me a rating, choosing how many stars you want. You need to title your rating and tell me what you think. Put your name down here, and then tell the system that you're not a robot. So that's the Rate Show drop-down menu. Now there's one over here called Reviews. It's right here. If I click on Reviews, it gives me more options. I can first of all look at all the reviews that have come in so far, and thank you for those of you who've reviewed the site up until now. I really appreciate this. But I can also come up and click Leave a Review, which basically opens the same form as Rate Show opens. Or I can come up to the Reviews menu and I can review this on Apple Podcasts. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, you can also rate it on Spotify and on Podchaser. Or just leave a review right here on the website. So that's certainly a good thing. Another feature that is really cool is guests. I do interviews from time to time, and I have guests on the show. So if I click on guests, it's going to bring up all of the guests that I've had. Now, there's more coming. I'm waiting on some more forms to be filled out. But these are the guests that I have. And if you look at those guests, let's click on my wife here for just a moment. And you'll see that she's been on 2 episodes. She was in an open conversation about institutional Christianity, and she joined me on an episode called Our Journey Out of Institutional Church. If you go into episodes, you can look at all of the episodes, and all of the episodes will be listed here for you, and you can pick the one that you want. And there's several pages. Right now, I'm not sure how many pages there are. There's 4 pages of episodes. I've got 70-some episodes on this site, and I'm not real sure the exact number. I'd have to look. So again, you've got the Contact Me, you've got the Rate Show, you've got Reviews, you can look at the different guests, and there's a link there to the UnSunday blog, as well as a follow button. Now on the follow button, when you click on it, it will open up all the different apps that you can pick that the UnSunday Show is on if you want to listen on an app. That bottom option of RSS feed is if you'd rather put this into a reader and have that reader notify you like Outlook or some email program. Let's take this back home here. Look at the home page again one more time. You'll see that there's a little bit of about here. The latest episode is right here on top. There are other episodes that you can look at. I also have categories. There's a lot of different categories. You can pick on a particular category if you want to look at all the episodes that are in that category. And then there's a little thing from Twitter that I put on here as well. So that's basically the home page, the new home page. But here's a really cool thing. Don't miss this. See this microphone icon right down here? You can leave me a voicemail. You can leave me a voicemail up to 2 minutes long. This can be useful if you want to suggest a topic, if you want to weigh in on a particular topic in a particular episode, and it's just a good way to communicate to me what you're thinking. And another nice thing about this feature is that I can use those little audio blurbs in a future episode if it seems appropriate. So if you click on this microphone icon, you'll see that you have options. Do you have a question or comment for me? Leave me a voicemail. It's going to ask you for permission to use your microphone, so you'll have to give it permission to use your microphone. But then you can start recording, again, up to 2 minutes long, and then you can send it to me, and I will receive it. But remember, if you're going to use this feature, you gotta be nice, okay? You gotta be nice. So I'm going to click that to put that microphone icon back to normal. And again, the address is still UnSunday.com. This is a new website. I'm still adding a few new features on it as I move along. But I wanted to make you aware of it. I wanted to make you aware of these tools, that they're available now. I appreciate all the ratings and reviews that I've gotten so far. And I look forward to hearing from you via that microphone icon. You can also see up here in the top bar that I have all my social links listed there where I'm at, in addition to the UnSunday show. You also have a search feature up there where you can search for a particular subject or word within my podcast website. So, UnSunday.com, the UnSunday show is alive and well. Episodes are starting back up. In fact, my wife and I just recorded one about an hour ago, so that's going to be posting here soon too. But I wanted to give you this overview of what's going on here at the UnSunday show and just let you know the new website's there. I hope you'll go take advantage of it. And until next time, y'all take care. See ya.
Thank you for joining us on the UnSunday show. To be a part of this ongoing conversation, visit us online at unsunday.com.